All right. It is 8:02 p.m. Build number 1.1629.0.0 on what is today's date? The 13th. I think it's the 13th. Anyways, I'm going to check out right now. Settings, field of view, max on graphics quality. I'm gonna actually put it on performance. Set the lowest benchmark. With the lowest field of view settings. I'm going to up the resolution scale, actually. This test didn't previously change the resolution scale whatsoever. What is with this record? Okay, it's just OBS being weird. Okay, so I'm going to resume. Check out... God, I'm going to kill this ghost first before it messes up this thing. Alright, I am at 100% resolution scale. I was previously at 85. You can see that rendered in slower. I cannot see that turret. I can see it on what? Original? I think it was original is when I was starting able to see it. I can see it on original. There are 3 brutes there, which show up in my reticle, barely. But when they're not visible, technically they don't show up. And if I go into here and put it on enhanced, confirm, resume, they start to show up midway between this rock and that rock. If I were to put a distance on that, oh, what is this thing? 20 feet, 50 feet. So that would be like 500 feet to 1,000 feet out. Maybe they start rendering in. This is at enhanced. That's perfect. So I can change settings. Put it on original and, or actually if I put it on performance and I drop the field of view. Oh, no. Drop the field of view down to minimum. Put it on performance, save settings, resume. It'll load the last checkpoint. And let me blow up this ghost, I guess, so it doesn't cause any issues. Render distance at lowest on performance. That was on enhanced, I believe, right? So lowest field of view settings. I can see that clearly. Am I still on advanced? No, I'm on performance. I'm just at the lowest vehicle field of view. I can see those. About at this rock is when I start seeing those guys. Okay, so the rock is when I start seeing the brutes. That's fine. That kind of helps me out a little bit. If I put it, it's still on performance. Let me put it on enhanced, same field of view. See when I start to view the brutes. If I measure that rock, I guess. Hold on, let me blow up this freaking ghost. There we go. And by the way, I guess my audio is, in-game audio is off because of others. Okay, so what did I change? I changed it from enhanced to, or performance to enhanced at the lowest field of view, 70. Character location physically has not moved at all. But camera location has. And I am on, okay, so he's in, well, I didn't really move much. I moved 10 feet forward or backward. I start having issues, whatever, cool. Is he still gonna shoot? Okay, so let me go into settings, go back down to 70. I'm on enhanced performance, save settings, go back to reload the save, I guess. Lowest field of view setting. Blew up that ghost. All right, we are on performance, lowest field of view setting. Let's see what he renders in. This is distance between the 2 rocks, 1 1/3 of this scorpion, I would say. Oh, hello. So they start rendering in at whole scorpions like what? And then if I go to last checkpoint, change the settings, put it on enhanced. They load in when think at the first rock is when they loaded in a second ago. I will double check. So first rock right here. Okay, so they load in at first rock. That is a difference of about settings, go between. Let's see if their projectiles say. Okay, so boom. Are any of them going to shoot a fuel rod cannon? Okay, so he's shooting fuel rod cannon when I can't see him. That is when I've changed the field of view slider. If I go back, put it on enhanced. No, I'll leave it on that. I'll see when he starts shooting the fuel rod cannon. Oh, hello. I was not paying attention to the ghost in front of me. There we go. And it might take him a second to start shooting the fuel rod cannon, but I'm at the point where I can't see him in my field of view. Oh, he starts shooting before he's even in my field of view. Right now, if I could show you, I'll take a screenshot of it maybe. My CPU usage is at 1.6%, so if that is a last checkpoint, change that, settings, put it on enhanced, see what the difference is at that moment in time. And I actually, you know what? That could be just OBS's CPU. I won't base it, but I will base it off of what I see here in a moment. Okay, so same field of view setting, changed between performance to enhanced. And the enemy will start shooting prior to them rendering in on my screen. Physically, character has not moved. Camera has moved physically. That's it for render distance, which is, I'm not a programmer. Is that supposed to happen or not? It's supposed to be based off of location. If I had a different character field of view than my vehicle field of view. Okay, so 70 field of view. Let me get out of this vehicle. Let's see what happens here. Character, they get out of my field of view. That takes a lot further back for them to get out of field of... When do they even leave the field of view? I want to wait for that turret stuff to stop rendering, which I might need. I'm gonna steal this Warthog. Fuck it. Sorry, Pam. Okay, so there's a Wraith. When does that stop rendering? Does that stop rendering? I guess I'm gonna fall off a cliff for a second. Let's see if I'm on performance, save settings, highest field of view. That might have been the problem there. Highest field of view, save settings, resume. Okay, highest field of view. Where's the Wraith? I can see it from here. I can't see. Is that an entity priority issue, loading in issue or something like that? Because the turrets and the characters themselves don't load in. The Wraith is loaded or is rendering properly. Is it a size recognized issue? Like, watch this. I saw a post-process effect moved right there. I don't know what it was though. I know that turret's not shooting at me right now. Let me go to last checkpoint. Change this to highest field of view, performance set. Okay, that's correct still. That didn't reset, which is nice. This video is getting longer. I don't know how much of that you guys care about. I don't know how much review footage for this kind of stuff. I hope it's helpful. If you can recreate it, if the build matters, if any of this actually matters, I mean, it would be cool to know. If it takes a week or a month, it'd be nice. If it doesn't, let me know. So where's the Warthog? Okay, we can see the Wraith shots. There's a Warthog. I can see the Wraith. That is a... good far map back. When does the Wraith stop rendering? So that rock. There's a rock. If I were to shoot at this... Okay, I get it. I'm not hitting that rock. But if I were to shoot at this Wraith right now, I wouldn't know that I was hitting a rock. But I would know that the Wraith was there. See? There's a rock there. If I move 5 feet, it renders properly. If I go to settings and change field of view, save settings, resume, I would know that the rock's there. If I were on max field of view and back on enhanced, would the rock still be there? Yes, it would. So if you're trying to run this game on a potato, which, I mean, for a market segment you're trying to reach that owns a computer, can't afford an Xbox, trying to run on a potato, if they were running mods or not, that would probably be important to me. I don't know what your preference is. This is my data. This is my experience. Right now, settings-wise, video, I'm on 1080. VSync is off, so I could test frame limits, mins and maxes. And frame limits, I'm unlimited, blah, blah, blah. Cool. I'm going to end this recording here. It's already at 12 minutes. I don't know if that helps.